Hi friends, today I would like to read for you the story The Little Red Hen and the Passover Matzah. There are a few words you should know that are in this book. One of them is Oi Gewalt, which means like, oh my goodness, what's happening here? Sometimes it's shortened to just Oi or Oi vey. Another word you should know is chutzpah. That means that you have daring, nerve, like you had some chutzpah to go down the pole on the playground. The other word is mensch. Mensch is a good person. You're a mensch. I love you. You're a mensch. Nosh means to eat. And kvetch means to complain, to whine. Kvetching about the fact that I couldn't go to school. Schlepp is to carry something from one place to another. There's also some food things you should know about for this story. One is called gefilte fish, which are kind of like fish patties or fish cakes. And the other one is matzah. Matzah is unleavened bread, and it's kind of like a cracker. And that's what this story is about, the Passover matzah. One of the reasons I wanted to share this story with you is because while our Christian brothers and sisters are celebrating Easter, our Jewish brothers and sisters are celebrating Passover. And I also love any story about the little red hen. She is a person or a chicken of great kindness, right? So, are we ready? Let's do it. The Little Red Hen and the Passover Matzah by Leslie Kimmelman, illustrated by Paul Meisel. The greatest wisdom of all is kindness. That is a Jewish proverb. The year was passing. The little red hen could feel the change of the seasons in the tips of her tail feathers. She could smell it in the barnyard air. She could see it on her calendar. Oi gewalt! Exclaimed the little red hen, thinking ahead to spring. Before I know it, it will be time for Passover. I will need some matzah for my Seder dinner, and that begins with some grains of wheat. In a corner of the chicken coop, the little red hen kept a small pile of grains safe from wind and water. She gathered them now and went to find her friends. Such friends she had, always ready to lend a hand. Who will help me plant these grains? She asked them. Not I, said the sheep. Sorry, bub, said the horse. Think again, said Dog a little bit rudely. The little red hen was not happy. Okay, she grumbled. I should worry. I'll just go do it myself. And the little red hen planted those grains. Months passed. The sun shone, the rain fell, and the grain grew tall. The little red hen waited patiently. Finally, there was a field of wheat ready to be harvested. The little red hen went to find her friends. This time, she was sure they'd lend a hand. Who will help me cut the wheat? She asked. Not I, said the sheep. Sorry, bub, said the horse. Think again, said Dog a little rudely. We're your friends, not your servants. The little red hen was definitely not happy. Friends, schmens, she muttered. I'll just do it myself. And the little red hen cut the wheat. The wheat was ready for the mill. The little red hen gathered it together and went to find her friends. They won't disappoint me again, she told herself confidently. Who will help me carry this wheat to the mill? She asked them. Not I, said Sheep. Sorry, Bub, said Horse. Think again, said Dog a little bit rudely. We're resting. The little red hen was really not happy this time. I should live so long, she kvetched, to see this bunch of lazy no-good-nicks put in an honest day's work. I'll just do it myself. The little red hen took the wheat to a special Passover mill, where a miller ground it into flour. Then she schlepped that flour back home in a big, heavy sack, clucking to herself the whole way. Before she knew it, it was spring, the morning of the first night of Passover. The little red hen had cleaned her house, top to bottom. There wasn't a crumb of bread to be found anywhere. Time to make the matzah, the little red hen announced to her friends. Who wants to help? Everyone deserves a second or fourth chance, she reminded herself. But what do you think? The little red hen heard. Not I, said Sheep. Sorry, Bub, said the Horse. Ha ha, laughed Dog, more than a little bit rudely. Think again. The little red hen was not happy. She was not surprised either. Okay, she said. So I should starve? I'll just make it myself. The little red hen washed up carefully. She put a big bowl on the kitchen table. Then she set her timer. According to Jewish law, Passover matzah had to be finished in just 18 minutes. The little red hen mixed the flour quickly. She kneaded it quickly. She rolled it out nice and flat quickly. She pricked it all over prickly. She put it into the oven to bake. Ding! The matzah was ready just in time. Then the little red hen prepared the Seder dinner. She boiled eggs, simmered soup, and mixed gefilte fish. She washed parsley, chopped apples and nuts, and stirred batter for a cake. Finally, she set the table. Putting a beautiful Passover Haggadah at each place and an extra chair for Elijah the prophet, should he come, God willing. She finished with a covered plate of homemade matzah. The little red hen sat in a chair and waited. When the sun began to set in the evening sky, there was a knock at the door. Guess who was standing there? I bet you know who it is. Did you guess these guys? Bah! Nay! Woof! We're famished, they told the little red hen. What's for dinner? You've got to be kidding, scolded the little red hen. What chutzpah! You didn't help me plant the grains when I asked you. You didn't help me harvest the wheat, or carry it to the mill, or take it back home again. You didn't even help me bake the matzah. So tell me, why should I share my Seder with the likes of you? Sheep, Horse, and Dog couldn't think of a thing to say. The little red hen was right. They hadn't been very good friends. The three animals silently hung their heads in shame. The little red hen was quiet too. Now I should invite them to my Seder, she thought. Then she remembered the words written in the Passover Haggadah. Let all who are hungry come and eat. She looked at her friends. They looked hungry. Besides, the little red hen was a good egg, a mensch. A mensch forgives. And why are you just standing there? She said finally. Come on in. So, together, the friends celebrated the holiday. Together they noshed on tasty, crunchy matzah. And when the Seder was over, after all the planting and the harvesting, the schlepping and the cleaning, the baking and the feasting, just who do you think had to wash all those dishes? Not I, said the little red hen. Our friends washed the dishes. And that is the end of the little red hen and the Passover matzah.